Welcome everyone, here is Little Mad, and today we are doing a game review of an indie game called Interrogation, You Will Be Deceived. This is an interesting game. It's a noir detective story narrative of that kind, but it's interesting because first of all the art style is based on retroscope, which means more than 1,000 photos are being done on 40 and more actors and then transform these photos into illustration to help to tell a more realistic and interesting story. But I can tell you, in here you practically are a head detective of a special task force trying to solve crimes in a different kind of way. So you will interrogate, will need to try to find the right resource to manage your team, and above all, you need to try to survive the public and administration opinion. So it's quite interesting because the game will not just be based in finding the right culprit, but even the way that you're gonna try to find the culprit and the way are you gonna present yourself to the world. If you like True Detective, if you like Mindhunter, if you like Sherlock Holmes stories, you'll definitely like this game. And let's get into it. One of the nice things about this game, Interrogation, is that you can choose the kind of level of difficulties that you want for the game. There is as well a good introduction of the game on how to interrogate, what kind of tools you have available, how you should expect the interrogation to go by reading the file on the situation, and as well as enhanced technique, which I'm not gonna go in detail because I want to leave you the surprise of these funny ways to get information out of the person that you're interviewing. But apart from this, you have another couple of tools to realize if the person is available to you or not in discussing the matter, and will be like the pupil dilatation, exactly like in Blade Runner, and then the beating heart rhythm to see if the person actually has fear of whatever is gonna happen, because you might build pressure. And it's interesting because the game actually depending on the personality. Who are you interviewing? You might try to make it friend and understand them, or you can completely try to subdue them with a pure intimidation. And naturally, depend on the situation and as well the urgency of the situation, you might get some interesting lead, or might you not get it at all. Like I say, sometimes there are situations in which the clock will be ticking, and to build obviously pressure and speed up your process of understanding the situation while interviewing one or more potential culprits, and get down to the real criminal that is trying to hidden between the lies. So yes, this is definitely a game which is trying to find the deception in there, and it is interesting. It is definitely interesting because he has a couple of twists, surprise, because sometimes it happens that you are profiling automatically how a person by the look of it, but then you realize immediately by asking the right question that what seems obvious is not so obvious. There is even the part of management of your team. You will not find just like only interrogation, and this make more interesting because this part will open up a situation that maybe will prevent some other drastic events to happen. So it is important to find the right combination, especially if you play hardcore like me. Which I died because I definitely mismanaged my team effort and the money spent in trying to get the public opinion on the right side. And this is interesting. This is interesting because apart from these two factors, there is even the factor of the morale and morality of the team that you're leading, because you can kind of piss them off with the decision of your choice as being the boss. So above all, you need to be even as well a good leader for your troops, for your task force. And I like this extra depth, extra management of the situation, because it really give a much more realistic approach on the investigation and a few twisting and interesting situation on the matter. And last but not least, you will be judged. You will be judged not only by the administration of the police department or the main government, which is helping funding for the cause. You will be judged by the journalists and the people. They look very sympathizant of the situation that I'm not gonna tell you is evolving. So finding yourself as well most of the time between the anvil and the hammer, and you need to try to find the right balance on which you will choose the words in your report and choose the words as well told to the news reporter and the administration when they will ask you what is happening on the case, if everything is fine or not. And this concludes the small review that I did for the game. You can find out more by just joining the Twitch streaming that I'm gonna do of the game, watch some more vids on the rest of YouTube channel, or more simply go to Humble Bundle and just buy the game. I will put a link below in the video. And oh damn, what is this sound? What is this sound? Oh shit! We need to close fast before the end. Thank you for being over here, watching the review, enjoying the time with me, and nothing. We just like we have to go. We have to go. There is a bomb. There is a bomb. I have to go.